Did you know there's only one place in the world where you can hike a volcano to see blue flames? Welcome to East Java. Located just off the coast of Bali, East Java is home to some of the most spectacular landscapes you'll ever see. And over the next 3 days, we'll be trekking Indonesia's most stunning waterfalls.
This is the biggest waterfall I've seen in my life.
Watching the sunrise at an active volcano.
Stunning.
And stepping into the glowing crater of Mount Ijen to witness those iconic blue flames in real life. So stay tuned, because we're about to show you why East Java is a destination that you need to add to your bucket list.
Good morning, it's 7 a.m. and it's officially the start of our 3-day tour in East Java.
So what is this East Java tour?
This 3-day 2-night tour is an adventure around East Java. So over 3 days, we are going to be trekking to some of the most iconic waterfalls in Indonesia on day 1. On day 2, we are visiting Mount Bromo, which is actually a volcano. And on day 3, we are trekking Mount Ijen, which is also a volcano, to see blue flames.
Blue flames!
And to see an incredible blue water crater lake.
So we booked this tour through Mador Hostel. It cost us $130 each, and it includes 2 nights of accommodation, all transport, entrance tickets to all of the places that we're going, as well as breakfasts and dinners. And then it also includes a ferry back to Bali at the end of the trip. You can also pay for extra things like water shoes and jackets, but that you can buy when you get to the venue for an extra charge.
We were fetched at 5:30 this morning and taken to Mador Hostel, and they kindly gave us some breakfast that we pre-ordered, and we had a briefing, and now we're on the road on a 2-hour drive in a shared van to the first waterfall.
So let's go!
If you want to get to sleep again or just take rest, yes please.
So we arrived at our first destination, Tumpak Sewu Waterfall, and we had a quick briefing with our guide. And we had a really awesome group of about 30 or 40 people with us. After the briefing, we went and rented some water shoes. It cost us 20,000 IDR, which is about $1.20. And trust me, it's absolutely worth it. You need water shoes for this waterfall trekking.
It's gonna scrape your ankle.
Yeah.
So it's just a quick 10-minute walk from the parking lot to the first viewpoint. And this is the famous Tumpak Sewu Waterfall, which actually means 1,000 waterfalls in Javanese. They call it this because the water spills down in hundreds of thin streams, giving the illusion of countless falls. And here's a fun fact. The waterfall is fed by the Glidik River, which originates on the slopes of Mount Semeru, Java's highest and still active volcano. So, the same mountain that shapes the landscape also supplies the falls. And let me tell you, it is absolutely breathtaking.
It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
And they have this really nice viewing point of the waterfall from above. So we spent about 30 minutes here, and then it was time to hike down to the base of the waterfall.
So now we are busy descending to the bottom of the waterfall, where you can take more photos and see it from below. And it looks incredible. We can hear the waterfall. Oh. The only thing about the water shoes is that they're giving us blisters.
Yeah, it's really painful. We're only like 10 minutes in and I've got like 5 blisters.
So we need to plaster up.
Bring plasters.
What?
She's getting down and dirty in the jungle.
There's a lot of people trekking today.
It's very busy and there are like 100 other tour groups. We've been waiting in this spot on the stairs for like 10 minutes, maybe longer, while people just walk past. So yeah, just be prepared. There's a lot of people.
Made our way down to the bottom.
And now we are finding the waterfall. We have to trek along the river though. So yeah, wearing long pants is not a good idea. So make sure you pack shorts. Just a heads up.
Okay, so there's 2 options. You can walk across the bridge, or you can embrace it in the water with the rope. I don't know what's worse.
Okay, update. The bridge is very chill. Definitely better. Yeah, not crazy at all. Do the bridge.
Look, we're about to approach the waterfall. Wow.
No people.
We're actually in the waterfall. Now we are rock climbing to the top.
Success. And I'm not even drenched in my pants yet.
Amazing. Wow.
It's huge.
Well, that was awesome.
It is really hot now. It's about 11 a.m. So the sun is coming out and the waterfall is getting busy.
Yeah.
And we didn't get too wet.
No, we're not wet at all actually, just our hair.
Oh, it's beautiful.
There are so many waterfalls. Wow.
So we are literally out here walking through waterfalls. Yeah, it's quite hectic. These water shoes are an absolute 10 out of 10, I must say. Some people are doing it in Crocs. It's very brave. Yeah, good job, Jasmine. You can swim over there. I think you can swim over here. We're walking up that waterfall.
And if you climb up this waterfall, you'll find a really cool cave. And after all that waterfall trekking, we definitely worked up an appetite.
So we're at lunch now. And we're sharing a vegetable egg rice and noodles. And then we have a tea and a coffee. And it's included in the price.
This is so good.
After lunch, it was a 3-hour journey to our next homestay. We had to get a nice early night because we have to be up at 2 a.m. for our volcano hike. And as you can tell, we were all super exhausted. But of course, we still had to sing in the car. So we have just arrived at our homestay and look how beautiful the views are from our room. Wow. Beautiful. And this is our little room. I mean, we're only going to be sleeping from like 8 p.m. until 1:30 a.m. So it's not like we need much sleep. But it's so cute.
It's really nice.
It's really nice.
So we could choose this or to sleep in a hostel, and we decided to be bougie and have good sleep.
It was only 100,000 Bali money more, which is about $5 each, so why would we not spend it? Otherwise, you're in a hostel room with like 21 other people. So we have a private room to ourselves for our 4-hour nap. Oh, and they've given us some snacks to share before dinner even. Wow, we've got some watermelon, some spring rolls, fries. This is so cute. And we have the views. And there's a little fire.
Fire pit.
That is so cute.
Yes, we have fire there. That is tempeh. We call tempeh from soybean. Okay. Yeah.
And some dinner. So we are now roasting some marshmallows after dinner. We've got our friends Sam and Grace over here. Right. That's right. From the UK. And look how good this is. In about 2 minutes, they're going to expand 3 times the size.
3 times.
So this is the final product.
To that man being like,
I think I burnt it on the ashes though. It's burnt. Good morning. It is 2 a.m. It's day 2 and we're about to go hike a volcano. Yay! We are heading to Mount Bromo. And we have to leave at 2 a.m. so that we can beat the crowds. Otherwise, there is no parking. And we want to see the sunrise.
And we're taking a Jeep. You have to get there by Jeep.
Yes, only Jeep. Our little Jeep for the day. So we arrived nice and early and managed to get a great parking spot. And then we waited at a little coffee shop with our tour group for about an hour. We were still half asleep, so coffee was very necessary. And it was nice to have some quality time with everyone.
It is 4:30 a.m. We are done snacking and waiting around and chatting. We are heading to the viewpoint. The sun is going to rise in an hour, so we're getting there early.
And we rented these jackets because
Yes.
it gets so cold up at the top.
Yeah,
And it was
30.
cheap.
Only 30 bucks.
Yeah.
Worth it because it's very, very cold here. So, yeah, apparently it's only a 5-minute walk to the viewpoint. We got here nice and early so that we could park at the top. Let's go!
Here's the volcano. It's a bit blurry because it's still dark. Look, the sun is about to start rising, you guys. How beautiful. It's busy and it's very cold. My hands feel like they're going to fall off. Not only did we see the most incredible sunrise, but we also got to see smoke coming out of Mount Bromo. And the views got even more spectacular as the sun came up. And as you can see, this viewpoint was very crowded with tourists. But there's actually multiple viewpoints. A lot of the people actually go down the hill to be closer to the volcano. But I personally preferred the viewpoint that we had because we were much higher up and our place wasn't as crowded. And you definitely get a much better view from higher up.
That was honestly the most unreal sunrise I've ever seen in my life.
Well, it's 6 a.m. now and we are heading down to the crater.
Yay, I'm so excited. Let's go.
So let's go join our group again.
Oh yeah, let's go find them.
Yeah.
We're called the capybaras.
The capybaras.
Also, like, look how incredible all the views are from up here. Just everywhere you look is wow. Wow, this is the views from the bathroom. I mean, really, it's beautiful.
So these are just some of the cars of the people that were on the mountain. And when they say that over 2,000 Jeeps come a day, they're not exaggerating. Like, they are just rolling on and on and on and on.
And one of the Jeeps broke down, so no one could go past, so we decided to go for a little walk. And about half an hour later, we were finally back on the road and heading to the crater. We are working on a crossword puzzle together in the Jeep.
Don't cheat.
How's it going so far?
Oh, you're asking ChatGPT.
No, this is for our vlog. Let's show them the crossword. We're doing pretty well.
Done very well.
We've only just started, okay? It's quite hard. We're doing well. It's so beautiful. Look at all the Jeeps still lining up. Crazy. They don't have crossword puzzles like we do. Beautiful. At least we have some views.
How many letters?
5.
And we finally made it. Oh, it's quite a hectic dirt road. There's a lot of Jeeps. They are racing us there. But we will beat them. Oh. They are all heading to the crater over there. Well, we finally made it to the base of the crater. Now it's time to walk to the top. Apparently it's 250 steps. So let's see. So you'll probably notice there's a lot of horses around here. And that's because people can pay to take the horse to the top of the crater. But guys, please don't do this. These horses are so overworked and you can see it in their face. It's really sad to see. So guys, please, if you want to go up a volcano, don't be lazy. Walk there yourself. It's time to hike the crater. It took us like 15 minutes just to get to the base. And it is very dusty. Like super dusty. Wow. Stunning. Look at that queue. So we made it to the queue, but honestly, it didn't even move for like half an hour. There were so many people. Luckily, we had some really gorgeous views.
It's very dusty. I've swallowed a lot of dust.
Me too. Let's keep walking. Okay, we're almost there. Just to climb the stairs.
The lines are moving very slowly.
We finally made it to the crater.
Whoa.
It's loud. It sounds like an ocean down there.
Yeah, try and listen. Can you hear it?
You can see all the sulfur gas.
Wow, it's huge. Look at that. Look at all that smoke.
So in case you were wondering, Mount Bromo is an active volcano. But its last big eruption was in 2016. And the reason you can see so much smoke is because of the sulfur at the bottom of the crater. If you look closely and you see all that yellow stuff at the bottom of the crater, that's the sulfur causing all the sulfuric smoke.
It is super busy up here.
And it's time to head back down. The walk down was way quicker than coming up because there were less crowds. And of course, we had to have a quick photo shoot on our Jeep because our driver was just the best.
It's now 10 a.m. and we're back at the hostel for some breakfast.
Yay, we're so hungry.
Got some brekkie. Nice view.
And we are on our way to our next destination. It's about a 3 to 4 hour drive.
So we've just arrived at the hotel that we're staying at for the second night of our 3-day, 2-night tour. And this evening we are going to leave at 11:45 p.m. to go on our Mount Ijen hike. But let me first take you on a tour of the hotel. The name of this hotel is Palm Hotel, and it's more like a resort. They've got beautiful koi ponds, many waterfalls, beautiful gardens, and tons of rooms. And we also have a really nice big pool, which some of our fellow tour group adventurers are busy swimming and enjoying it.
It's small and cozy.
It's small and cozy. It's everything we need. I mean, we have to be checked out by 11:45 p.m. this evening.
Yeah, we really only have 5 hours until we have to check out. So yeah.
So we think we're gonna go swim.
Yeah, quick swim, and then we're gonna have 3 hours sleep before we hike a volcano.
Yes.
Sleep is for the weak.
Exactly.
So we didn't actually end up going for a swim. We didn't want to go to bed with wet hair, but we just relaxed by the pool with our friends and played some card games.
Okay.
Some backpackers card games.
He's a Steve.
I'm winning.
So here's our dinner. We have
Yay.
some chicken pops and rice, and then this is the vegetarian option. And we're sitting by the pool, playing
With our
cards
best
with our best friends. Good morning, guys. It's day 3 and it's 2 a.m. at the moment. We are hiking Mount Ijen today, and we have been awake since 11:45 p.m. So we had to leave our hostel this morning, check out at 12 a.m. and we had a 2-hour bus ride to the base of Mount Ijen. We're currently having some snacks like deep fried banana and coffee, and we'll have a briefing, and then we are ready to go.
And we all get a gas mask because the sulfuric smoke is very crazy. A good mask is essential. Got our cappuccinos and our masks and our snacks. Everyone is ready. Yeah. Get amped. Cheers. Yay, let's go hike a volcano. So we waited around here for about an hour. We had our morning coffee and snacks. Some people rented jackets. We did too, but honestly, you don't need it. It gets so hot in the volcano. But I suppose rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Once everyone had their stuff ready, we had our quick briefing.
Your knee, chin. Then this strap for your weapon. Just release strap from your head. So from here.
Show me.
Just like this.
Not gonna lie, I really struggled to get this mask on, and when I eventually did get it right, turns out this mask was somewhat broken and didn't work so well at the volcano.
Are you ready, Mador?
Yay! Let's go! And we are on our way to hike Mount Ijen.
And we have our gas masks ready.
Gas mask ready. Real quick. And you show this headlamp. Headlamp ready. And it flashes so we can have a disco party. Disco, disco. And the capybaras are on the way. The capybaras are the name that we've given ourselves as a hostel, but we're actually middle. If you really can't walk, you can catch a ride. You actually maybe don't need a jacket. It's actually very hot. Won't lie. Don't be fooled, it's not that cold.
Okay, it's quite busy, guys.
We're a kilometer.
Are we?
1.2.
1.2 kilometers in.
There's traffic. Quick check-in. We are halfway. How's it going, everyone? Good. Good? Thumbs up. Yay! Easy peasy. Mador, easy peasy. Someone is playing music and we are listening to ABBA. So we're going to karaoke up the mountain. Gimme, gimme, gimme a man up to midnight. Oh, somebody help me. Gimme, gimme, gimme a man up to midnight. Take me to darkness, to the break of the day. Quick break along the way. And we had another quick briefing halfway to make sure that everyone is still on track.
We can already smell the sulfur. It smells quite bad.
2.4 k's in. Going strong. Yeah, it's dark.
Very dark.
And it's actually quite a steep walk up, but definitely manageable. And this is actually our first ever nighttime hike. We've been wanting to do it for years, so it's been so awesome to actually experience it. Woohoo! Woohoo! We're 3.6 k's in, and it's time to put on the gas mask. We can taste the sulfur now. Here's our friendies. They've got their masks on already. How are you going? Good?
Good. I'm really sweaty.
Sam is the one who brought the tunes. Very good job, Sam. Thanks for keeping us
Does
going.
that everywhere he goes?
Yes, good job. And they have cards and Nintendo in their bag.
The cards.
So we made it to the top, and now it's finally time to hike down to the blue flames.
Let's go get some blue flames.
And while you're hiking down, you'll see quite a few miners with baskets of sulfur. And if you see them, you have to move out of the way. Be respectful because these miners are carrying about 80 kilograms of sulfur in their baskets. We made it to the blue fire. That was quite hectic to get here.
Wow, it's so smoky. A lot of people.
Oh, that's a lot of smoke. And it's actually just one spot of blue flame, so everyone has to wait in turn to get their picture. And it gets crowded. Everyone is huddled in a little spot to see the blue flames. And if you're wondering why the flames are blue, this is because of the sulfur. When the sulfuric gas meets oxygen, it creates blue flames. And these blue flames can only be seen at nighttime and only if there's good weather conditions. So we got very lucky. And that is where we hiked down, and that's where the blue fire is.
And here is the crater lake.
And once the sun came up, we got to enjoy the beautiful views of the blue crater lake. And this is the largest acidic crater lake in the world. The pH of the water is close to 0, making it even more acidic than battery acid. So don't touch the water. And it was finally time to make our way back up the crater and back down the mountain. And at least this time we didn't have to do it in the dark.
Hiking back.
And we had the most incredible views.
So we finished the hike and we just got our breakfast. This is the last breakfast we'll have. We have a banana. I think this is some jam. We have a juice, a boiled egg, some butter and bread.
We've already done 17,000 steps today and it's only 7:30 a.m.
Wow. Oh, and we feel it. Our knees are dead. Time to rest.
So the walk up Mount Ijen was actually super chilled. Like, it is very steep. I think my watch said something like 600-meter elevation or something like that. But it's definitely doable and super chilled. But then walking down to the crater was actually the hard part.
And it's not so much the walk down that was hard, it was more the crowds of people. And it was just so overstimulating with people going down one way and people coming up in the same path. It was just a bit
Too crowded. Yeah, you feel like little sardines all standing against each other. People are pushing and it's dark and
It's
you can't see
dark,
anything.
yeah.
And it's slippery and rocky and it's a little bit chaotic, I won't lie. Yeah. And then don't even get me started on the sulfur and smoke. That was really chaotic. And my mask was like maybe broken. I don't know, something was not working there. And I inhaled too much sulfur. So I was like hyperventilating at the bottom of the crater like But anyways, we saw the blue lava. It was really cool. I mean, it is really a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I believe this is the only place in the world where you can hike a volcano to see blue lava.
That's cool.
So at least we can say we've done that.
And we highly recommend it. It's definitely a once-in-a-lifetime bucket list thing.
But if we had to compare all 3 days in order of favorite to least favorite, number 1 would probably be...
Mount Bromo.
I agree. The Mount Bromo sunrise.
magical.
Oh, absolutely magical. Then coming in a close second was the waterfall trekking.
Yeah.
That was absolutely awesome. But pack shorts. I was the only idiot who didn't pack a pair of shorts.
And
so-
I denim shorts. Pack
Yeah.
exercise shorts.
Pack exercise shorts,
You'll
apparently.
thank us later.
Yeah. And definitely rent the water shoes. And then
Yes.
coming in at third would be the Mount Ijen Blue Lava hike. It is totally worth the experience, but I wouldn't say it was my favorite part of it, especially the crowds.
Yeah. But overall, this tour was amazing. Would recommend it to absolutely anyone and everyone.
We really had the absolute best experience with Mador Hostel. So if you are coming to East Java, absolutely do this tour. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and you should totally do it with Mador Hostel because they really had absolute best service, the best staff. Everything was so professional, on time. The meals were delicious. They gave us so many snacks all the time. It's just absolutely great. And we had such a fun time. And we met the absolute best people in our group as well. Shout out to our capybaras. Well, that brings us to the end of our 3-day tour in East Java. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to our channel to stay tuned for future vlogs. Otherwise, for now, bye besties.